Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
hey,
Hey, what's
hello
going
everyone. Hey, what's going
How you
on?
doing?
Good, good. Okay, let's get started. Hey everyone. Hey, prevention family. This is Candace, the preventionista, and it's episode 7. I put episode 7, guys. And
on?
today we're going to talk about mental health and fatherhood. So I have some ambitious, hardworking husbands and fathers on the line today, and we're going to talk. You guys ready to talk?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, all right. Ronald, tell me about yourself.
Ronald
Where you
McNeal.
live?
I
Yeah.
live in Killeen, Texas. I'm stationed at Fort Hood. I've been here for probably 5 years. Be here for another 2 or 3.
Wow. Good, good. Okay.
Yep.
And you're a husband. How many children do you have?
Oh, I got 2 kids, King and Legend. Um, you
Oh,
know, you got to name them. King. You got to let them
Yeah,
know they special. King and
yeah,
Legend.
man.
right, right
Yeah,
on, right on.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, Charles, tell us, where are you located? How long you been married, and how many children do you have?
So right now we just PCS to back to Virginia area. So right now we're in Stafford, Virginia. My wife and I both we're doing military. So we'll be should be working at Belvoir, and I'll be at the National Guard Bureau. So we're back in the DC area, and we've been married
Hmm.
for 7 years. It'll be 7 years. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. She always forgets, and I don't forget. I never forget. So yes, it'll be 7 years in October. We have 2 kids, Alicia and Ezekiel, and
Right.
it's freaking awesome,
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so that leads us to the first question. How's fatherhood? Ronald?
It's great. Kids give you a different perspective, well, at least for me, gave me a different
Mhm.
perspective and made me I would say probably work harder and get more serious about my future because I
Yeah,
actually had somebody that like I can't leave them. Like I gotta depend on them.
yeah,
I can't leave my wife either, but I can. But but the kids, you can't leave the kids. So
yeah,
no matter how young you are, like, hey, this is I got to get to work. So that's how it
yeah.
was for me.
Awesome.
Right.
Charles?
Yeah, man, that's good. Yeah, I agree, with Ronald, man. It's for me since we have the Army, dual career.
Uh-oh, you breaking up.
I thought that was just me.
Yes. I think is he driving? Okay, I think he was saying the military.
You got a Cricket Wireless over
Right. Where you at? All right. Thanks everybody for joining too, the call. All right. Okay. Well, should I go to the next question? Oh, here you go. What'd you say you breaking up? Well, I think we can go to the next question that I can go back to him.
Okay.
So, yeah, so Ronald, did you have an example growing up? Was your father around? Did you have uncles or anything or what?
Um, my father was around until I was about 10. My uncles didn't really play that big of a part in my upbringing. I mean, some of them did, but my examples, to be honest, more or less were my mother and you learning stuff. Like the internet was booming as I was growing up, so I had a computer at an
Okay.
early age. I literally learned a lot of things that I learned just from the internet, looking things up.
Okay.
I learned how to tie a tie off the internet. Like that's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of things I learned it just off the internet and books. I used to read a lot books, but honestly, no, I didn't really have father figures there like that. I just had my mother.
Oh, okay, okay. So what made you like, want to stay focused on learning how to become a man? Like, 'cause sometimes, oh, girl, hold on. He having a dialogue. He having a whole
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he can hear it on our end or just his boy
I
got
don't think
his.
so. He's still talking on,
Yeah.
talking like a professor. Well, I guess you can keep on saying what you were
Okay.
saying.
But the reason why is because I mean I am a man,
Yeah,
and I know that
you're
my
right.
mom is not a man. So, but my mother was a very she pushed me towards the being like learning to be a male. My mother wasn't like super. She made sure that I wasn't gonna be just following her
Gotcha.
all the way. Like it was like, hey,
Yeah,
nah, you go do this. You go,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So that's
Oh,
more or
okay.
less why I knew, and I also knew myself. Like I need to figure out how to do these things because obviously my mom's
Yeah.
not a man. She didn't learn how to do them.
Right,
So
right. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Yeah. Okay, I guess we can just keep on going until he hops back on or whatever.
it's fine.
But yeah. All right, so all right, so you became a father, right? So what stressors? Any stressors? And if any, how did you handle them?
My wife? No, I'm just kidding. Uh, nah, stressors.
Like,
um,
are you like, like, oh man, I gotta man up even more now, or like, I don't
you talking
know,
about
like,
like when I became a father?
yeah,
Um, I mean, like I didn't really have any stressors. I was nervous about what I would have to do, but at the same time, I was in the military at the time, so you know how that is. Like it's
yeah,
like you for sure have a check coming. So
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
I wasn't really worried. I had benefits, I had checks, I had all that. So I wasn't like worried about the monetary part. I was saving my money.
yeah,
I was just more or less worried about the just the health of my children because that's something you can't control. You can
yeah,
control you taking care of your kids and stuff like that unless you
right,
get hurt or something. But I
yeah, yeah,
I was in the military, so I had guaranteed benefits, so I wasn't worried about too much.
yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good answer, and that's good, because a lot of times you think about, I guess, yeah, since you already had that, had that cushion of the military, knowing
Yeah,
that, if I show up to work, I'm going to get this check. You know what I mean?
yeah,
The
yeah,
first
yeah.
15.
I wasn't worried. I was already saving.
Yeah.
I've been in career for 2 years.
Yeah.
I was good.
Oh, good. So you were mature. Is that what you're saying?
No, I wasn't at all. But
Okay.
I wasn't so immature that I was just spending all my money. I was mature enough that I could I knew that I could take care of my family.
Okay, okay. Somebody coming at you in the comments.
Oh
Say,
yeah, that's my other sons. A lot of my I have a lot of sons in this
ooh, say
in
no. Okay.
yeah. They're watching their
Um,
daddy. They're proud.
they proud. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. So, all right. So I was in the military and I know being a medic in the military,
Oh yeah. We were there
I
together.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't want to seek any mental health counseling or anything because I just knew that people would be like, "Oh, she crazy," that was
Yeah.
my mindset. But now that I got out, I'm like, why did I even care so much? So you still in the military, would you seek mental health counseling if you needed to?
Yeah, I never fell for that because you had to think about the demographic of people that were telling us that. I never, I, if you, That's too controversial to say on here.
Keep it light.
um, yeah, I never fell for that because I felt like so in my experience as a medic, a lot of the medics actually told me, hey, or the older medics told me,
Yeah.
hey, you got to worry about yourself too. They weren't telling
Okay.
that's like infantry guy stuff, like, hey, don't go to sick call. No,
Yeah, that
no,
was.
that's the medics are a little smarter. Like we, like we do what
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense. So I never felt for that. I was like, nah, like, and I had a lot of when I worked in the hospital, I
yeah.
did vaccinations for a lot of retirees and
Okay.
all types of people. So I'm talking to old sergeant majors, and they all told me the same thing. They said, hey, make sure you get the help that you need, and you get everything that
Mhm.
happens to you documented. So
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
never like, I can't go get help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. See, like this is good because okay, when I when I was in Kansas, like not to put it on the blast, but it just like was a different. It was way different, and that was a I forgot what kind of unit it was, but yeah, it was just hardcore. Like it was just a lot of gossiping and stuff. So I just understand. Okay, but that's really good that
Yeah,
being a man and not even worried about anybody else, knowing that you want to seek your own. We worry about
yeah.
yourself. Worry about yourself. Let me see if I can get him on. Hang on, okay?
All right.
Push forward. All right, so okay, so you kind of gave me your thoughts on the mental health within the military.
Yeah.
So um so how do you think the military culture, like the mental health culture, is kind of, I guess it depends on a unit maybe, or do you feel like it's always been like if you need help, you can seek help, or do you ever feel
No,
like
I don't think it's ever been widespread. Like if you need help, you can seek help. I think that it's always been that stigma of what you're saying, but I think that it's been a subsection of leaders that come to, especially like medical people, because we
yeah,
know, like we're smart enough to know,
right,
no, you're
right,
not supposed to. If you feel like your leg is broken, you're not supposed to go do a ruck. But
right,
other MOSs teach their guys, no, you power on and all that. Like
yeah,
we know the science behind this,
yeah,
including mental health. So
mhm,
just the way I was brought up, it was never my first platoon sergeant, he had PTSD. He got blown up numerous times. He had a Purple Heart.
mhm,
So he was not a person that would be like, don't go to sick call. He was definitely a person that was like, hey,
okay,
if you need anything, you go seek it. And I took that with me, but I would have took it with me wherever because just as a leader in the Army, I tell
yeah,
people this all the time. And this might be the smallest thing. Um, they tell you, hey, don't wear your wet weather gear. And I tell them,
right,
look, I'm a leader. If it's raining, I feel like I need to have it on. I'll tell my soldiers to put theirs on too.
yeah,
So it's the same thing. If you need mental health, I don't care what you tell me. If I think I need
yeah,
mental health, I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna tell my soldiers, hey, if you need to go seek some help for your mental health, you go seek that too.
yeah, yeah. That's a true leader right there. Yeah,
It's not even a true leader. It's just that some things just make sense. It might not,
yeah,
the army doesn't always make sense, but
yeah,
if you're good physically in the army, you can do a lot of things that you could do whatever you want. You know how it goes because you
yeah.
know
Hey,
back in the day you did a little something. I still
for
remember.
sure,
I
for
still
sure.
remember you did a little something.
Yeah. So, I want to ask, but as the permissionista, I really want to hone in on self-care. So, what do you do as a father, a husband, a full-time working man, a soldier, a leader? What do you do for self-care? Any days off or during the week?
My therapy. I mean, I do it almost daily. My therapy has always been going to the gym.
Okay.
Um, I've always just worked out. That's where I can be in my mind and
Hmm.
really, if I'm stressed or whatever, I really can channel that into my workout. And when I'm done, I feel 10 times better. Like that's really like to me, that's like therapy. Like just working. I've been doing this since I was 15. I took
Oh, wow. Okay.
a weight training class, and I literally had to learn all this different stuff. And that's literally what I've done since I was 15. Whenever I'm mad, sad, whatever, I go to
Yeah,
the gym.
yeah,
I might go run 5 miles, and that feeling that I get after, and then that clarity that your mind has when you're running that 5 miles and you're thinking about all this stuff, and then you might hit somebody up and and ask them for their advice. You work out, you just run through scenarios in your
yeah,
mind. It could
yeah,
be
yeah,
something crazy happened to you at work, and you just ran through it in your mind. Maybe I looked at this differently, or maybe I looked at this the
yeah.
wrong way. And then,
Mm-hmm.
so that's always been my my little whatever you called it,
Yeah. Your self-care?
my self-care has always
Yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
working out. Yeah, just that and my kids
Yeah,
definitely like going to hang out with the kids, going for whatever,
yeah.
playing with them. That's always puts me in the right mind.
That's good. That's good. That's awesome. Well, I feel like this live is coming to an end, and I want to ask, do you have anything to share with the listeners? Anything you have going on? Anything that we need to know about with Sergeant McNeal?
Oh no, I don't have anything going on, man. We go way back. I just want to say I'm
Right.
proud of I'm proud of you. I see you trying to build your little
Appreciate it.
platform and stuff, man. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you doing your thing, and I'll support you any way that I can. That's why I did this, You know, even
Yeah.
on Friday on my where I got off early, I still came and did this with you because you know I support anything that you do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't have anything coming. You know, I just you ever need anything, you can hit me up.
Yeah.
I will say shout out to my boy, hey, ratrunners.com. My boy got merch. He got
Okay.
merch, you know. So I gotta shout out my mans because, you know, you gotta support black businesses. So,
For
you know,
sure. For
my
sure.
boy got some merch coming out or he got some on his website. So but
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
other than
Workout
that, you
gear?
know,
Workout gear?
yeah, it's workout. He got more than that, but he got workout gear, he got bags, he got everything. He got sweepstakes to win stuff, man. He got everything that you
Okay.
need. He's in the army. It's a black dude in the
Oh,
army. He's a sergeant. He's a radiologist tech. He actually was in. No, he was in my IT because you went before me. But you know, if
okay, yeah.
y'all want to buy some workout gear from black owned business, hey man, holla at ratrunners.com and
Awesome.
get
We'll be
get
sure to
yourself
put that in
straight.
the comments and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, oh man, you know what? We do go way back. 2012.
Oh yeah, it's
Hey,
back in the
brother.
day. It's back in the day.
I
Hey,
appreciate you
hey,
hopping
hey,
on.
hey, don't try to don't downplay either. Like, hey, I remember you know you back in the day.
What?
You,
What?
you I just saying back in the day, you know, you know.
What do you say?
The God had bigger plans for you, but you would have
Yeah.
definitely, if you would have stayed in, you definitely would have been doing big things in
Yeah.
the army. So, but I'm
I
proud
just
of what you're
couldn't.
doing
I
now.
couldn't, Ron.
And most of the people that God, like I said, God had bigger plans for you.
Right.
Like, most of the
Right.
people that
Right.
have common sense can't stay in, so I understand it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on, and I'll definitely reach out if I have anything else going on. And
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was a great talk, and hopefully I can do a part two with with Charles. But
yeah.
either
He's in
way,
my neck of the woods. That's where I was raised from 10th grade till I joined the army. I was where Fort Belvoir is. I literally used to go to that gym.
oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
my homeboy that has the clothing line, he is at Fort Belvoir right now. Actually, I should tell him to
Oh
put
wow.
link in with your boy.
Yeah, for sure. Because
Yep,
they both selling. Yeah, that'd be
yep.
nice. Yeah.
He's over there. He lives in Woodbridge.
Oh, awesome. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. I'll get the details from you, and I'll put them in the caption, all that too.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Charles. I'll talk to you maybe for part two, whatever. But stay tuned. I got some more stuff coming up. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. Okay.
All right.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for logging on tonight, and have a good night and have a good weekend. And I'm out. All right. Thanks, Ron. See ya.
All right.